Hey everybody, welcome back. About to kick off Free Comic Book Day tomorrow. I'll be driving around all day in the car. I'll record what we're doing and what's going on. But right now, me and the missus got away from our children, who are excited that we're on a date too. You take mama on date? Yeah. So we're gonna go see Doctor Strange in the Universe of Madness, or Multiverse of Madness. You know how it rolls. All right, see you later. All right, movie's over. I enjoyed it. I wasn't a big fan or read a lot of Doctor Strange as far as the comics go. I collect some of the vintage ones. But I enjoyed the film. I don't know, I think my final opinion is, I felt like it was missing something, but I enjoyed it. I felt like I was rewatching the What If cartoons from the Disney Plus channel. What'd you think, knowing very little about Doctor Strange to begin with?
I liked it. I mean, I'm not super familiar with the Doctor Strange character and his background and whatnot.
Yeah. And like I told you kind of off the camera, I read a lot of comics, but I haven't read a lot of the newer-ish stuff. So like the character of America Chavez, I'm not very familiar with. But I have to say, I actually really liked her in the role. I can't wait to actually see her do something else in the series. So, I don't know. I guess our review is, we liked it. Go see it. If you like Marvel movies, it'd be really dumb if you didn't like this one. But stick around with the after credit stuff. It was fun, a little confusing, but we enjoyed it. But yeah, 2 thumbs up. I'll go see it again. And it's a great way to start Free Comic Book Day, which will be back in 2 seconds. And that's where I'll catch up with you guys. And welcome back. So now it is Saturday, May the 7th, which is Free Comic Book Day here in the United States. I'm pretty sure it's parts around the world too, but it's mostly a United States thing. And for those of you who don't know, not only am I into Tesla, tech, and travel, huge comic book fanatic. Even write comic books, which, yeah. I've been doing it for a few years, but every year on this day, if I'm not working or not preoccupied with something else, I always like to go visit all my local comic book shops or LCSs and try to patronize them a little bit, buy some things, go say hi to my friends, and check out all the local public wares. So now it's just me, Henry, and Charlie having another, Daddy Henry Charlie Day. We're gonna go check out all the local comic book shops and maybe pick up a few cool books and maybe a surprise or two. It's also the day before Mother's Day, so maybe we can go get something for Mama. Is that okay? Yeah? What should we get for Mama? A toy? Okay, we can look at toys. By the way, kick back, relax. Let's go hit up some local comic book shops. And now that I've had a little bit of time to reflect on the whole Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness, I liked it a lot, but I just don't feel it meshed well with the rest of the MCU. But I guess that was kind of the purpose, because Doctor Strange is not part of the MCU, he's part of the extended MCU. He's all about the multiverse, different dimensions. So I liked it for what it was, but I think it definitely is a standalone, and I just didn't feel that it kind of meshed well with the other movies' continuity. But we will see, because now we're in the different phase, so going forward, it actually might play a huge part. We just haven't noticed it yet. Kind of like what Thor did in Thor 2. Gosh, what was Thor 2? The Dark World. Everyone didn't like that movie when it came out, but it turned out to be one of like the pivotal pieces in the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh well, like I said, I enjoyed it. If you get a chance to go out and see it, it's one of those I think definitely needs to be seen in a movie theater. But as for today, let's go get some comic books. Alright, our first stop of the day is here at Heroes and Villains Comic Books. What's really cool about this shop is not only do they do comic books, but they also do board games, vintage vinyl, new vinyl, video games. It's basically everything pop culture. But yeah, today we're going to try and visit 4 different stores in no particular order. We're just going to go kind of closest to our house, going out, which is going to be Heroes and Villains, going to be Fantasy Comics, Our Galaxy, and our friends over at Presidio Comics and Toys in Tucson Mall. Alright, so let's go then to Heroes and Villains and see what we find. Alright, one shop down. We didn't buy anything at this one just because the lines were too long, but I frequent the store a lot. They get a lot of our money. We'll be back a little bit later though. There's a couple books I'm interested in, but with the little ones, didn't have time to wait in line right now. On to the next stop, Fantasy Comics. Hey Hen, look at me. You having fun so far?
Yeah.
What are we doing? We getting comic books?
Yeah.
What comic book did you get?
Oh, Sonic.
Sonic. Charlie, who's that?
I got a duck.
Hey, Donald Duck? That was drawn by Michael here. Check him out on Instagram. I'll throw your info on there, man.
All right, sounds good.
One of my favorite artists and people in town. Tim's all right.
I'm all right.
I like Tim, though. He's good people. Sometimes, unless he's telling me to give my kids drugs.
Yeah, exactly. Depends on the alcohol.
I don't disagree with him. It makes them go sleepy time. Next stop, our galaxy. So we just got done here at the last comic shop. I didn't record a whole lot there because it was all about business, all right? I actually technically purchased this book a couple weeks ago, but I finally got to pick it up. It's San Diego Comic-Con #2. What's so significant about this one, you ask? Well, let's look right here. You see that? First appearance of Hellboy. I'm a big Hellboy fan. I have Seed of Destruction #1 and also Next Men 23, which is his very first appearance in like a regular comic role outside of this one. Technically his very first appearance, I believe, was in a comic short from Europe, if I remember correctly. I could be 100% wrong, but this is like the by and large considered his very first appearance, and got a great deal on it. Met him a couple weeks ago at the Old Man Con, as they called it, for one of my videos a few videos back. But this is a premium one in my collection now. I'm super excited to own this. All right, guys, we're almost done. 3 shops down, 1 to go. Next stop is Presidio Comics and Toys at Tucson Mall. Well, that's all she wrote here for Free Comic Book Day. All in all, it was a pretty great day, wasn't it, guys?
Can we go open dry?
Yes, we're gonna get some ice cream and you can open your toy. So, we got some comic books, right? Did you get a lot of comic books?
Yeah.
Yeah? And we got a couple drawings, like from Michael Stymie, who's one of the best artists here in Tucson. We got to run into him, and our friend Tim Champion, and our good friend Eric Schock, who I've worked with in the past on a few books, is one of my really good friends, and his amazing wife, Breana. We also got to go by a couple other shops here in town, pick up some amazing things. We got to see our great friends here at Presidio, our friends at Heroes and Villains. Over there at Our Galaxy, we picked up our Hellboy book. It's been an all in all a pretty great day. We do have one last thing for y'all. I actually got one of these cool mystery boxes while I was out here at Presidio Comics in Tucson Mall. So let's open it up real quick, see what we got. Kind of an unboxing, right guys? Yeah? Let's see. It was only $3.99, which is a fantastic deal. So if you're looking for a little bit of fun and not breaking the bank, and knowing them, there's actually probably some pretty cool stuff in here. Okay. We got Thunderbolts #62, Heroes Return. Superman and the Bloodhounds. And I gotta point out, Henry did pick out this pack of comics. Deathstroke the Terminator #10, that's kind of cool. Conan the Barbarian #2, it looks like, yeah, the Jason Aaron run, so that's pretty gnarly. And Warren Ellis's Super God. Oh, that's actually a really cool book, issue 1. So that's actually probably worth more than the $3.99 the entire pack cost, so that made it worth getting right there. So next time you're in Presidio, check out their amazing books on the wall and check out one of their grab bags. They're always kind of fun and always neat. With all that being said, I promise these guys ice cream. It's been a long day. Thanks for taking a ride with us. Tune back in to Tommy's Tesla Tech and Travel. Check us out on Instagram at Tesla Tech and Travel and see what other adventures we go on. Thanks for taking a ride with us.